makes this fatal mistake about you, and it will backfire on him. So, our sisters made a mistake. What exactly was the error in their judgment regarding you? They made several mistakes. Indeed, they underestimated you and failed to foresee this. However, they made a specific error in their assessment of you. To delve into the details of this error, watch the upcoming video. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing wonderfully. The narcissist, without a doubt, made a significant mistake concerning you. I can assure you, my friends, they certainly did. This is precisely what I'll be addressing in the video. Underestimating you was a miscalculation on their part, and I sincerely believe that by watching this video, you'll gain insight into the nature of this error they made regarding you. It's not your fault. This happens to everyone who encounters a narcissist. I can confidently affirm that they made this mistake. They were not expecting it, right? If they had foreseen the consequences, they wouldn't have committed the wrongs against you. But, my friends, they didn't anticipate this, and I'll be discussing it further in the video. So, let's delve into the mistake, the error committed by the narcissist concerning you. Friends, they truly did not foresee this outcome. In essence, the error revolves around their underestimation of your capabilities, right? They believed they could persist in their usual behaviors, manipulating, controlling, and gaslighting you, continuing as they always have. Moreover, they assumed you would never see through it. Their immense hubris ultimately proved to be their downfall. This was their self-righteous conduct. They regarded you as naive. I regret to say this, my friend, but they thought you were incapable of discerning the truth, expecting you to accept the situation silently. However, they eventually realized that their strategy was no longer effective with you. Every individual with a narcissist in their life reaches a certain threshold, a point where they can no longer endure it. Over time, the dots start to connect, and you begin to see the underlying nature of their behavior. It is possible that they got away with lying once, twice, or even 5 times, but each time your intuition signaled that something was awry. This is precisely what I'm talking about. You possess an intuition, a gut feeling that never fails you. Similarly, the narcissist has this intuition, but they choose to ignore it. Yours, on the other hand, was heeded. Even in moments when you may not have acted upon it, you always knew when the narcissist was being untruthful. You might have even tried to uncover evidence that the narrative they presented was false. Therefore, my comrades, they did indeed underestimate you. They believed they could continually manipulate you, keep you small, convince you that they are indispensable, and that you are obligated to remain in their presence and serve them. This was their perspective. They did, my companions. That's why they exhibited such audacity in their behavior. Their confidence in maintaining this behavior stemmed from the belief or knowledge that you would never abandon them and would always be there for them. However, the reality is that you saw through it. It's possible that you had intuitions, visions, or subconscious thoughts about the matter, perhaps even following your intuition, which eventually led you down a path where you discovered a wealth of information about narcissism. Your awareness of the situation became evident. Moreover, my peers, this is precisely why they fail to recognize your potential. They mistakenly believe that their behavior can be excused and that the individual in question will remain passive. However, they are wrong. It's clear that narcissists and empathetic individuals like yourself share certain similarities. Please listen without interruption. We, as empathetic individuals, are extremely vigilant and sensitive to the emotions, facial expressions, and body language of others. The narcissist, in essence, is a malevolent empath. Despite lacking true emotion, they can read others, always staying one step ahead. They use this information against others, aiming to avoid emotional vulnerability to prevent being read in return. The narcissist perceives their ability to conceal emotions as a superpower, considering anyone who can't discern their thoughts as lacking the capability to uncover such information. And they believe that's the case with you. Essentially, they underestimate you in this manner, thinking that by remaining hidden and unseen, they are not exposing themselves, rendering them unreadable. According to their belief, you cannot surpass or improve upon them. However, the reality is that you can read them. When someone withholds information, emotion, or intimacy, it becomes evident that something is amiss. They maintain the belief that rendering themselves void will impair your ability to read them. However, you possess your intuition, and over time you heed it. Moreover, it's at that juncture that the narcissist grossly underestimates you. Consequently, you take action, something they did not anticipate. They had no expectation that you would click, let alone depart, or take any action in response to their actions. It's possible that they have started scrutinizing you since your departure, attempting to reunite with you and regain some form of influence. However, as you can see, these attempts are no longer effective. The narcissist actively seeks to prevent you from leaving because they do not want to lose a source of supply. They want to ensure they can continue obtaining supplies from you without much effort, distracting you and exerting influence to prevent your departure. The real issue here is not objectionable. Instead, their intention is to confine you as if you were a prisoner. They aim to trap you, maintaining your preoccupation with a specific thought pattern through consistent demeaning, making you feel terrible, assigning blame, and making you feel insignificant. They make it seem like the problem lies solely with you, requiring you to rectify the situation. That is the problem, my peers, and they believe that by consistently demeaning you, they could confine you to this captivity and impede your ability to escape. Yet again, they have underestimated you. They hadn't foreseen that you would reach this point and come to this realization, my friends. That is indeed the truth. The narcissist exhibits such behavior because at this stage, they believe they have you under their control. They feel they have permanently confined you there. However, you've already grasped this concept. You've relied on your intuition, gained knowledge, and now it's crucial to persist. Pause, reassess, and continue moving forward to strengthen your reliance on your intuition, which never fails to guide you and can be a life-saving compass. Remember, your intuition, often referred to as your gut sensation, serves to assist you. Start paying more attention to it. If you find yourself in need, I offer individual consultations, and you can find further details in the description box below, covering topics discussed in this video. For a deeper understanding of why the narcissist behaves this way, I strongly recommend watching the related video. Your presence and support are truly valued, and I eagerly anticipate seeing you in the upcoming video. Farewell. The 3 roles of a covert narcissist unveiled. Narcissists often embody various roles throughout their lives, and today's discussion centers on the covert narcissist, who can be succinctly characterized by 3 primary roles. These distinct roles include the intimate, the private, and the public. Individuals unfortunate enough to live with or interact regularly with a covert narcissist may be familiar with all 3 facets. However, this video aims to delve into the intricacies of these 3 covert narcissist roles and explore their impact on others. By the end, you will gain a clear understanding of the specific role a covert narcissist might currently be playing in your life. Hello everyone, good day. Before we dive into today's episode on exposing the narcissist, I want to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. I also want to express my sincere gratitude to all my channel members, subscribers, and regular viewers. Your support means a lot, and I truly appreciate each one of you. Exploring their public image. Let's kick things off by delving into the public facade of the covert narcissist. To the outside world, the covert narcissist appears innocuous. They often come across as affable or charming, displaying a notable level of politeness and deference. Even those who are more reserved and quiet are generally perceived as pleasant or friendly. In the realm of covert narcissism, their public image is of immense importance. The moment they step out of their front door, they become the center of attention. Their surroundings become their stage, and they actively seek validation and attention at every opportunity. Consequently, their typical public role is to present themselves as a paragon of dependability, confidence, and excellence for all to see. Some covert narcissists exhibit highly extroverted traits, manifesting as enthusiasm, sociability, and an abundance of goodwill. The covert aspect of a covert narcissist doesn't lie in their constructed persona, but rather in their concealed and not immediately apparent vindictive or abusive tendencies. Covert narcissists, however, can display either introverted or extroverted traits. It's advisable to steer clear of the introverted ones, as they often fall short of meeting the necessary criteria due to their reserved demeanor and subtly lacking overt attention-seeking behaviors. Understanding this dimension of covert narcissism is crucial. I previously addressed it in a video titled The Introverted Covert Narcissist. For those interested, you can find a link on this page and in the subsequent description box. If you're not familiar with this subtype, I recommend watching it after this video. Regardless of whether they lean towards being effusive or introverted, covert narcissists work diligently to uphold an impeccable public image. Exploring their private role. Let's now delve into the covert narcissist's private sphere. This role markedly differs from their public persona, as it doesn't revolve around seeking approval from others. That mission is accomplished beyond the confines of their home. They have already worn the smile, provided support, and uplifted those they aimed to impress. Externally, they have essentially given their all to everyone, leaving them fatigued upon returning home. Consequently, succumbing to the manipulations of a covert narcissist proves futile, as their treatment worsens the closer one gets. Individuals entangled in their personal matters face the brunt of mistreatment, enduring the full force of the narcissist's day-long suppression of negativity. They are subjected to hostile criticism, silence, piercing stares, and volatile mood swings. In the private domain, the covert narcissist adopts the role of a controller and oppressor, signaling that individuals will experience the worst of the narcissist's behavior in their personal lives. They find themselves in the front row, witnessing a facet of the narcissist kept hidden from the external world. Moreover, their situation worsens as the narcissist maintains a saintly facade in public while revealing a demon-like persona in private. Unfortunately, we are unable to guide them into accepting a false version of themselves. In this video, I explained how narcissists manipulate their close partners and family members into believing a fiction, a narrative of a harmonious relationship, and the portrayal of the narcissist as an exceptionally commendable individual, among other things. These falsehoods persist when we choose silence or complicity over confronting the narcissist directly. Despite the harm inflicted on others, narcissists derive immense satisfaction from their private role. Their personal role. Even those sharing living spaces with the covert narcissist often fail to recognize the true essence of their role, as the narcissist strives to keep it veiled even from themselves. Beneath the exterior of wrath, contempt, and discontentment lies a concealed figure of misery and despair. The covert narcissist grapples with an overwhelming fear that surpasses their understanding, coupled with an acute sense of shame that lingers persistently. Self-criticism for perceived shortcomings in possessions or achievements prevails, accompanied by a deep-seated resentment toward themselves. At the core of the covert narcissist's makeup is an intense self-hatred. In moments of solitude, they become a less appealing version of themselves, moping pitifully around their living spaces. A profound melancholy, carefully hidden from others, propels them to engage in vices such as narcotics, alcohol, pornography, and excessive social media use as a means of diverting attention from their internal struggles. The covert narcissist is a contributor to their own self-sabotage, causing destruction not only to themselves, but also to their relationships and those in their immediate surroundings. For those interested in delving deeper into the subjects of concealed depression and self-sabotage, links to the relevant videos are provided in the customary description section below. In summary, contrary to a singular identity, the narcissist possesses a multifaceted nature, adapting to the company and goals at hand. They can evoke sympathy, bring laughter, and create comfort. Their ability to inspire admiration and romantic sentiments allows them to mold themselves into the desired persona in public settings. However, their public role primarily aims at establishing credibility externally. In their personal lives, they adopt an authoritative and oppressive demeanor, posing a significant threat to those closest to them. The most clandestine function they perform is their intimate one, directed solely inward and steeped in self-hatred. Narcissists harbor discontentment with their true selves, finding little pleasure in their achievements or acquisitions. Their existence is marked by deceit and internal suffering, with nothing or no one ever proving sufficient until they confront the darkness within. Now I'm interested in hearing from you. What role does a narcissist play in your life? Do they deploy one of their public personas to seek your affection or sympathy? Are you entangled in their private life, enduring their abuse and control? Perhaps you've witnessed them grappling with dependencies and heading towards self-destruction. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, we conclude this video. I genuinely hope it provided value as always. Feel free to share your insights and personal experiences in the space provided below. Wishing everyone a blessed week, and many thanks for your attention. Not just narcissists. Hence, the designation narcissist should hold no significance. In recent times, the term narcissist has become quite prevalent, often wielded even by those who themselves are accused of narcissism. However, actions driven by malicious intent can be undertaken by individuals, regardless of whether they align with the narcissistic label. These individuals might harbor feelings of envy, view you as a threat, or simply dislike you for reasons unknown. Ultimately, certain actions taken by toxic individuals serve as warning signs of their untrustworthiness. Although the traits I'll discuss today are commonly associated with narcissists, individuals lacking narcissistic traits may also display a few of them. Regardless of whether you choose to label someone as a narcissist, it is prudent to maintain a safe distance if they exhibit the characteristics I will outline. Such individuals are likely to cause harm or betrayal in due course. It's essential to remember that safeguarding oneself against harmful individuals involves staying vigilant and refraining from providing justifications for inappropriate behavior. However, before delving further, I'd like to address two concerns that aren't included in my list of cautionary signs: lack of empathy and dishonesty. Empathy is a quality that can be imitated to some extent. Individuals might give the appearance of caring, exhibiting feigned contrition and sincerity, but their true nature contradicts these qualities. Narcissists are known for simulating empathy, and the extent to which they genuinely care about others often only becomes apparent when one is entangled in their behavior. Additionally, identifying a pathological liar may take time unless one intends to scrutinize every statement they make. Pathological liars fabricate information effortlessly, including trivial details like breakfast choices or making false assertions about family members still alive. Due to their efforts to conceal the truth, unraveling their falsehoods may occasionally demand a significant amount of time. Narcissists and other toxic individuals endeavor to mask, essentially, a lack of empathy and a penchant for dishonesty. Actions of toxic individuals. Hence, I will delve into behaviors overtly exhibited by narcissists and other toxic individuals, even as they may believe they can go unnoticed and conceal their depravity. Nevertheless, the primary goal of today's video is to caution you that it's advisable to disengage or distance yourself from individuals displaying such behavior before it becomes too late. Violation of boundaries. Furthermore, anyone who dismisses your boundaries should be a cause for suspicion. Toxic individuals consistently ignore the boundaries set by others, exerting pressure to achieve their objectives or coercing you into actions against your will. Some may use humor or light mockery to downplay the seriousness of their intentions and avert potential backlash, but their underlying objective remains unchanged. They aim for you to eliminate any inconvenient restrictions. Therefore, narcissists and other toxic individuals will either disregard your requests or act in direct opposition to them. Such individuals should be excluded from society, as every person has the right to establish their own boundaries. Understanding or agreement is not obligatory. Simple respect is. Additionally, toxic individuals struggle with this concept, exposing their self-centered nature and disregard for others. Indulging in the blame game. Another person to exercise caution around is someone unwilling to shoulder responsibility. When faced with unfavorable outcomes, they consistently attribute it to someone else. Even when clearly in the wrong, they refuse to admit to making a mistake. There is always another factor or individual to blame. Despite setbacks or shortcomings in their lives, they persistently avoid taking responsibility for their role. They must have said or done the right thing. Hence, they cannot be held accountable. These individuals will continuously try to shift the blame for their failures and undesirable behavior onto others, going to great lengths to justify their actions, regardless of how egregious. Being in close proximity to someone who will readily throw you under the bus is too perilous. Such individuals exhibit pathological lying tendencies and are delusional. Anyone could be sacrificed to shield their own skin. Perpetual requests. A third red flag is someone who constantly seeks something from you. Even if their communication is sporadic, it is always with an ulterior motive. Alternatively, they may be individuals who suddenly become overly friendly just before asking for a favor. These individuals are opportunists. They show no concern for your well-being, focusing solely on what they can extract from you. Tongue wielders. The fourth person to approach with caution is one involved in spreading slander. Gossipers disregard boundaries and freely talk about others behind their backs. Loyalty is not their forte, as they prioritize spreading rumors, regardless of their accuracy. If someone engages in gossip with you, it's a safe bet they are also gossiping about you. In the company of a gossiper, every word you say can and will be used against you. Additionally, they may manipulate your words to maximize their impact. Gossipers are untrustworthy, relaying any information you share to those willing to listen. Such individuals damage relationships and foster discord, taking more than giving. A final concern involves individuals who display inconsistency and unreliability, particularly in their lack of reciprocity. They make commitments they have no intention of fulfilling, consistently letting you down in times of need while expecting your support for them. No matter how much effort you invest in them, they won't reciprocate your support. Consequently, a relationship with such individuals becomes overwhelmingly one-sided, with you giving the most and them contributing the least, occasionally with token gestures of appreciation. However, the assistance they provide will consistently fall short of the efforts you make for them. In conclusion, it's crucial to recognize that an individual's toxic traits can be identified without labeling them as a narcissist. There are pathological liars who exhibit the self-centered, indifferent, manipulative behaviors discussed so far. It is strongly advised to steer clear of such individuals, as they are likely to betray or harm you. An official diagnosis is unnecessary to assess an individual's suitability for a healthy relationship. In conclusion, ultimately, it is recommended to withdraw in silence when opting to distance yourself from individuals of this nature. No discussion is warranted. Simply make yourself unavailable and utilize blocking measures if necessary. I've created a video that outlines the process of distancing oneself from a narcissist, and the advice is applicable to any harmful individual. A hyperlink will be provided on your screen and in the description box below. I'll refrain from further discussion for today. Please feel free to share any additional insights in the comments section. I genuinely hope this was helpful as always. Everyone, have a blessed week, and thank you for your attention.